It is just 6 weeks left to the general elections on February 18th, and still the issue of the 4 million voters who will vote without voters' cards continues to stir fears of a rigged poll. The latest to weigh in with his concerns is the People's Development Party's Dr. Abed Bwanika. He fears the voter register could be manipulated and wants the results declaration forms to have serial numbers besides the ballot papers.
We have made demands on serializing these ballot papers. Up to now, the Electoral Commission, we don't see their response.
The presiding officer is required, the first thing they do when they receive the polling materials, the first thing they do is to take note of the serial numbers and record them, that I have received ballot papers from 00XX to 00XYZ.
Since the issue came up, the EC has insisted that 4 newly registered voters would be allowed to take part in the exercise without voter cards. Voter cards have been a requirement in past election as a form of identification. The Electoral Commission argues, in any case, that its photo-bearing registers are enough to identify who is registered to vote or not, adding this is how voters who lost their cards are also identified.
The Commission has legal basis to use the photo-bearing voters register as the cardinal document for issuing a ballot paper to a registered voter.
It also says all political parties will be accredited to observe all stages in the election process, from recruiting of polling officials to the tallying of results. The EC also says it plans to issue a photo-bearing hard copy of the updated National Voters Register to all political parties and independent candidates 2 weeks before the polling date. And as the clock ticks to February 18th, so far, very few incidents of violence have been reported. However, the EC today condemned the decision to deny IPC's Kizza Besigye access to a radio station in Nakaseke and the banning of an FDC candidate's car last week.
We will follow up this matter with the relevant media regulatory authority and ensure that all stakeholders comply with the laws governing campaigns.
Maurice Ochol, NTV Tonight.